Om Shanti. When the mic doesn't come up to you, you have to shift towards the mic. This is life. This is all that's life. But if I sit here and I say the mic is supposed to come up to me, then I can sit here for the rest of my life and wait and look at it and stare and look at him and stare and get hurt and feel insulted they didn't even get the mic of the right size and blame and then hold them responsible for my pain. And this all can go on for? It can go on for? Do you have any mic in your life? Do you have a mic in your life? Yeah? Let's sit 30 seconds in silence and see, do I have a mic in my life? A situation or a person whom I'm holding responsible for my discomfort. Anything or anyone I'm blaming for the emotion that I am experiencing. Anyone whom I am waiting for, expecting them to shift, expecting them to create the change. And I leave my mind with one simple question. Is there a shift I can create? I've waited for them to shift. I've even waited for the world to shift. Is there a shift I can create? And give a very specific instruction to the mind. What is that one shift I can create which can make me comfortable, make them comfortable, and create a comfortable world? Only one shift. Om Shanti. We heard in the beginning that we're living in a confused world. And most of you nodded in approval saying, yes, we're living in a chaotic, confused world. And then we heard we're living in an angry world. And most of you again nodded in approval saying, yes, we're living in an angry world. How many of you agree that we're living in a confused, chaotic, angry world? And how many of you agree that it is that confused, chaotic, angry world which is the cause of me being not my normal self, always happy, always peaceful, always vibrant? I'm not able to be that way because I'm not able to be that way. Any of you always happy, always? 24/7 happy? Anyone wants to be happy 24/7? Wants to be happy 24/7? But how can I be happy 24/7 in a chaotic, confused, angry world? And so, I accept that being happy always is not possible. Being happy always is not possible is what I have accepted. And when I have accepted that, I start living that. And when I start living that, not happy always, what happens to the world? What happens to the chaos, confusion, and the anger in the world? What happens to the chaos, anger, and the confusion in the world? It increases. How many of you feel if I am not happy always, then the chaos, confusion, and the anger in the world increases? Can we see some connection there? Can we see some connection there? How many have been able to see the connection? We finished in 5 minutes. It's so simple. We can live our life saying confused world, chaotic world, angry world. And when we put that label on the world, it could be on the world, it could be on my world. But when I'm putting that label on something or someone outside, chaotic, confused, angry, and some other words that we may have, I am radiating an energy to the world which says, you are confused, you are chaotic, you are angry. Second, you are the cause of what I am feeling. Third, when you change, I will be happy. And so we're all waiting for the world to shift from chaos to peace, harmony. And because we have agreed that we will not be happy always till the world shifts to peace, the world is shifting. The world is shifting away from peace. And the more the world is shifting away from peace, the lesser I am happy. And the lesser I am happy, the more the world is shifting away from peace. And the gap is getting wider and wider. Now there are two options. Either the world shifts to peace, or I start being happy always. Which one is easier? Either the world is peaceful always, or I am happy always. Which one is easier? I am happy always is easier. No, the world to be peaceful is easier. No. No, this is also no, that is also no. Then what do? We let the gap get wider and wider and wider. Uncertain times. How many of you agree that we are living in uncertain times? And what is uncertain about the time? Why are we calling it times of uncertainty? What is uncertain, which used to earlier be certain, but now it is uncertain? What is uncertain? Anything? Example? Uncertain? We don't know what is? What is uncertain about the time today? The weather is uncertain. Good. Yes. Yes, the weather is uncertain. Anything else that's uncertain? Economy is uncertain. Yes. Anything else that's uncertain? Work is uncertain. Yes. I'm not sure whether I go to work today in the morning. I'm not sure how I'm coming back in the evening. Yes. So it's uncertain. So work is uncertain. Anything else that's uncertain? Health is uncertain. I go for my annual checkup, hale and hearty, perfect, nothing wrong, just a normal annual checkup, and I can come back with uncertain. Uncertain. Anything else that's uncertain? Relationships is uncertain. So now instead of celebrating first wedding anniversary, we celebrate 6 months. Don't know whether we will be together after 1 year. Uncertain. Uncertain, because we are not certain whether we are going to be there together for 1 year. So uncertain. Anything else uncertain? Even life is uncertain. Untimely death, the biggest cause of pain. The pain of a young child leaving. The pain of a young spouse leaving. Uncertain. Uncertain. Out on a holiday, everyone together. The next scene unfolds, uncertain. So we are living in terms of uncertainty. Anything else we've missed out? Uncertain? Situations, that's what. All these come under situations. It's uncertain. Anything else? Reaction is uncertain. Whose reaction? My reaction or their reaction? Both is uncertain. So, if two people, after a long day at work, reach home in the evening, how the other one reacts is uncertain. But more important, I am not certain how I will react. And sometimes, more than the other one getting surprised by my reaction, I surprise myself with very different reactions. Anyone ever used the word, I didn't mean to say it. I don't know how I said it. Anyone? I didn't mean to say this. That means uncertain words. I don't feel that. I don't know how it's come out. Uncertain. Now, when everything is uncertain, we need only one thing to be certain, to be happy always. The world outside is uncertain. The way I respond to the world outside is also uncertain. Yes? I'm not sure. When I go out on the road today at 9 o'clock, if people around me don't drive my way, I'm not certain how I will respond. It could be anything. Yes? Anyone has personal guarantee how they will respond to people on the road? No? So we're not even looking at uncertainty outside. We're looking at uncertainty inside. I'm not sure how I would respond. Now, till a few years back, the world outside was a little more certain. You get a job and then you know that you'll have a job till this particular age. You get married and know you will live together. Yes, it was more certain. Life was also a little more certain than what it is today. So when the outside is certain, if I respond in unpredictable manner, it's okay. Because I don't have to respond much because I'm responding only to the situation. So if a situation is certain, my response will be like, for example, you are out on the road 9 o'clock, you know the distance to your house is, let's say, 40 minutes, and you are certain that this is the amount of traffic for these many miles and it will take 40 minutes. So you are prepared for a 40-minute drive. So how will you respond for a 40-minute drive? How will you respond for a 40-minute drive? Happy. You will use that 40 minutes because the situation is certain that you will reach in 40 minutes, and so you're going to be happy for 40 minutes. Now, if that situation shifts from 40 minutes to an hour, 15 minutes, to an hour and 40 minutes, am I supposed to be happy? Am I supposed to be happy? I was going to be happy only when situation is certain. Why? Because I was only responding to the situation. And now when situation is not certain and I don't even know how much time it's going to take me to reach there, then uncertainty inside, fear, panic, anxiety is normal, is what I believe. And so when uncertainty outside was reciprocated with uncertainty inside, the uncertainty outside intensified many times. If we are on the road and it's taking longer than usual, anyone can experiment this. Anyone needs to experiment driving. If everyone on the road is peaceful and happy, if everyone on the road is peaceful and happy, then the traffic jam on the road will clear up. Will clear up faster. Do you believe that? What is the connection with me being happy and traffic jam on the road? Is there a connection? Is there a connection? So we are stuck, but everybody is light and happy. Traffic jam will clear up better, faster on the road. We believe that. But we do not believe that if we are all troubled, worried, creating fear and anxiety, then the same thing is going to take longer than what it would have taken otherwise to clear up. Leave alone another uncertain behavior of somebody coming out of their car and... So is my state of mind influencing the situation? So is it my mind which gets influenced by the situation, or is it my mind which influences the situation? What is the truth? My mind gets influenced by the situation, or my mind influences the situation? My mind gets influenced by the situation, or my mind influences the situation? Acha, both. Both. Okay, I'm going to shift back from this mic again and you tell me what happens, okay? Mic, not my way. I'm here. If my mind gets influenced by the situation, now this may look like very small, but it's big enough to create an irritation in me. It is. I can create lots of things inside because this is not my way. So situation, not my way. Does this mic influence my state of mind? Yes, but it should not. Who's given that beautiful answer? Yes, but it should not. Okay. So it does influence. Does this mic influence here? This is here. Does this mic have the power to create something here? Yes, so this mic can't influence me, right? Sure. Let's finish off one equation. Theek karo. This mic cannot influence my state of mind. Take 30 seconds. Think about it. Can this mic, or the brother who has placed this mic, let's take it more from matter to, because then somebody will say, it's not about the mic, it's the one who brought the mic. He should have set the mic the right way. So let's get both of them in the equation. Does this mic and does the brother who set the mic influence my mind? How many yes? How many no? How many don't know? Think about it. My thoughts, can they be created by this mic? No. Can they be created by the brother who kept the mic here? No. So that means the mic and the person responsible for the mic are not responsible for my thoughts. Why are they not responsible for my thoughts? Because their power is only till here. That's their power. Their power is only till here. They don't have the power to get in here. Yes? Yes. Now this is not my way. The person who's kept it is also not my way. So this was uncertain because I was so certain after doing 2,000-3,000 programs that mic will be my way. It was supposed to. I was certain about it. But it didn't turn out to be the way I wanted it. Uncertain mic. Uncertain mic. And uncertain brother, he placed it and he went away. At least he should have stopped, checked, then changed, then turned, then brought it close to me. So not only the mic uncertain, the brother also uncertain. Yes, this is life. It's looking so nice and funny right now. But this is life. This was uncertain. The one who placed it was uncertain. And when they both were uncertain, I didn't even pause to think whether I had an option of how to respond. I only said, they are responsible for my irritation. Anyone whom you feel is responsible for your emotions? Anyone is responsible for your emotions? Anyone in your life who's responsible for your emotions? Think. It's not about we're working on it. It's about knowing the truth. After that, we will work on it. Till I keep saying that the mic and the brother is responsible for what I'm thinking, what is there to work on it? The only work I do is, brother, please come here and change the position of the mic. That's the work I do. And then he refuses to come. And then I request and I instruct and I order and I plead and I cry. Please come. And he still doesn't come. Why? Because according to him, what he's done is right and he went away. And I kept requesting him to come because I firmly believed that what is happening here is because of this and it's because of him. Anyone responsible for your emotions?